In this video, 4 tips to talk with ease and never run out of things to say. No matter it's a sales meeting, a date, or a casual conversation with newly met regular people. So let's get started. Learn to turn off internal filters in your head that dictate you what is right to say and what's not. I'm sure you have heard that you should think before you say anything. On the one hand, it's hard to disagree with that, but on the other hand, only because you think something sounds nice and smarter, it doesn't mean it's better. More important than what you say are your emotions. Sticking to a theoretically safe comfort zone and being in your head kills your authenticity and vibe. So don't try to be perfectionist. Don't judge your thoughts and words for too long. Don't be afraid to express yourself and say what you really feel and think. Which of course doesn't mean you can say nonsense and offend people. Use your common sense as well. The point is that people feel when you are honest with them and it makes them more open to you. Therefore, don't think too much. It's better to say what you want to say than pretending to be someone you are not. And most likely, you will be very surprised by the positive reaction of people and that you can get away with almost everything telling straight of what comes to your mind when you are congruent with your thoughts, feelings and words. Be a good observer. When you meet someone for the first time, what you see is often the best starting point you have to start a conversation. The way someone dresses, moves, speaks, looks, the jewelry he or she wears, how old he or she is. These are all potential clues to start and keep the conversation. It may be a comment, a compliment, a question. As long as you are nice, it doesn't really matter. Next are the external factors. I mean, the external environment like diplomas, trophies, cars, architecture, everything you see. Once again, don't think too much. Just try and see what works best in that specific situation, and over time you will get better at reading people and picking up nuances from their surroundings. Build momentum. Warm up before an important upcoming conversation. Although it may sound a bit ridiculous, human mind needs time to adapt to a new situation. If you ever dealt with cold calling, you have probably noticed that the first calls of the day are the hardest one and the next go smoothly. Personally, when I started working in sales, as I wasn't naturally a social guy, when I traveled especially to different countries and I felt I'm not myself, I felt stiff, or in the morning in the hotel I tried to talk to everyone I met. I was asking how goes the day, how best do I get to this and that place, where I can get a taxi, wherever, all only to stimulate my mind to talk to strange people. So when I was stepping client's doorstep, I was ready, my mind was sharp and focused, and I was in the right state of mind. So to reach the top of your performance, you need to build momentum. Build your state proactively by doing the right things which allow you to get out of your head and be more social. Don't be afraid of gaps and moments of silence while talking to people. People who lack of self-confidence and feel nervous usually speak too fast. After they say one line, they immediately start the next one because of fear of losing attention. They are afraid to stop talking. That when an awkward silence will fall, they will immediately lose attention of people they talk to and may be rejected. But there is a huge difference between the embarrassing and awkward silence that come from confusion and lack of self-confidence and the silence that come from composure and calmness. The first one spoils your performance. The second makes you and the person you are talking to feel good. Next time you feel you are doing that, I mean you speak too fast and you feel you have an empty mind and you don't know what to say, just take a step back. Feel calm in the gaps between the spoken words. Take care about good eye contact between you and the person you are talking to. Start speaking more slowly with more self-control. Take a deep breath, see what happens. In most cases, this will make your conversation more natural. It's often like that the less you care, the more the words that comes to mind are effortless. Listen up. To never run out of things to say, you need to remember these 4 basic rules. Don't judge your thoughts, words, and turn off internal filters. Be a good observer. Build momentum. Warm up before important sales call and sales meeting. Don't be afraid of silence and leave space for your prospect to speak. Just find inner peace and from that place lead the conversation. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to develop selling and social skills, you don't feel confident enough with cold calling and meeting clients, you want to know how to build instant rapport with new prospect, effectively close a sale, monetize that knowledge and gain financial freedom, please subscribe and see you soon.